back to the channel, everybody. It's your boy, the Cash Man, and we are here with some more NASCAR Heat 2003. And today we are here for races 3 and 4 of the championship. On the last episode, I noticed that we didn't have to pit like I would want to, and I realized while editing that I need to probably go to 3 times normal for this race length. And if that don't work, we'll go to 4 times normal. But I think 3 times normal will do it. So, okay, let's just jump right back in. We're heading to Atlanta for this track, for this race. It will be 33 laps, and then we'll be doing Darlington for 37 laps. So let's jump right into this. Alright, so we're just going to put us a very neutral setup. That seemed to work really well at Vegas for the most part. So let's just do a neutral setup. Yeah, that's neutral. I'm about to say that sort of didn't look neutral on this angle, but let's go ahead and jump into it. I really wish they would have worked on the fire suits for this mod, but I mean, I'm still not trash talking the mod. Me and, not sure who this is, but me and them's about to hit each other if we ain't careful. Hopefully we can get a win here. This is a track I'm generally fair at. Even though Vegas is too. I feel like with the lap amount, like I feel like for one, whenever I pitted at Las Vegas, I didn't really pit like I really probably should have. So we got that. But we did get a top 5, which gave us 3rd place in the standings. And I don't remember what we was after Daytona. I think 4th, so I think we moved up a place. We was either 4th or 5th in the standings before. The good thing is they sort of have New Atlanta on here, so we ain't got to worry too much about backing off. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to just leave it like that, I think. Because last time we tried loosening it up at Vegas, and that didn't really help us none. So I'm just going to go right into qualifying.
Go, go, go.
And then I'll see you guys at the end of this qualifying run when we see what we get. Alright, what we going to get? 30.2. 19th. That seems to be about where we qualify. So let's just jump into the race and see what we can do from 19th. Or 18th. Somebody must have failed inspection or something. Man, Kevin Harvick's been on the pole about every time. Or close to the front about every time this season. Kevin Harvick and... I mean, you expect Jeff Gordon. Jimmy Johnson up front. And then us back here next to one of our RCR teammates, which is kind of hilarious.
Be ready here. All right, big driver. Farther on the inside.
I think at this point it's Robbie Gordon still. I don't think it changed to Jeff Burton until the next year, maybe.
Farther on the inside.
Ooh, I don't like being on the outside at Atlanta.
Hold that line, driver.
We got 32 laps, so I'm thinking if we can pit somewhere around lap 15. I mean,
All clear.
if we can pit somewhere around 15, I'd be happy. We got 18 laps of fuel, so we'll probably go pretty close to that.
Car outside. Hold your line.
It's about to body slam into the 20.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Man, Bill Elliott's all over my back bumper.
You're all clear up top.
McMurray, you better not turn me sideways. Last time me and him fought it out pretty good, and he basically turned me sideways at Las Vegas. About wrecked me, honestly.
Hard from the outside. Outside.
I'm hoping to be in... Ooh, I've got a little bit of... I'm climbing the wall a little bit. We might need to loosen ourselves up a little bit. I'm just going to kind of get a feel for the car before I start looking at tire wear.
Hold your line, got one outside.
I'm afraid of loosening ourselves up a little bit because I'm afraid we'll
Farther on your outside.
get too loose. But I am climbing the hill, so I feel like I'm going to have
Clear
to...
high, bud.
Oh, God. Like right there, I'm losing grip.
Inside.
What's my 78?
Outside.
We're going to have to go a lot higher on that air pressure. And maybe, I don't know. I don't want to loosen this up because I'm a
Car outside.
little bit afraid of that. I don't even know how much air I need to put in that tire.
Clear.
My rear end stepping out on me too. We're kind of having similar problems to what we had in Vegas.
Car outside. Hold your line. All right, you're clear.
Probably only realistically going to get one pit stop.
Got one outside.
What lap are we on? Man. No, do not pit. I don't want to pit too early and mess us up. But daggum, our tire wear is insane. I mean, I know this version of Atlanta is bad for tires, but this is terrible. Like,
Careful, still there.
coming in the corner, I'm very loose, so I feel like we need to tighten it down a little, maybe. Tighten it down and add some tire pressure. Maybe add some... I don't know about adding grill tape, because I think we almost maybe have too much front downforce.
Careful, still there. Clear high, clear high.
But we are decent in the draft.
Still there.
And we're decent on the
Down
restarts.
low now. Clear all around.
Alright.
Bottom looks good.
Yeah, I definitely need to tighten this thing down, I think. Thinking maybe a half a turn, maybe. Half a turn, quarter turn, something like that. And then add a lot of... I don't even know, quite frankly.
You got room. You're clear.
And we got bad tire wear all the way around, so I don't know if... But that front, thinking at least 2 or 3 pounds of pressure. Kind of hoping in a way we get another caution. If we can get another caution around lap 15 or 16, that'd be great. We got Newman, Kenseth, and Harvick in front of us. So I just don't know how much we'll be able to pull out with the tires we got on now. Actually, these tires do better if I drive harder. Like, usually you drive a little bit harder into the corner and it don't like it. But it liked that. We do really good when we're in the draft, though. Coming off the corners and going in, though, we're a little bit loose. We can get back on the throttle really quick, though.
Careful, still there. Car outside. Hold your line. Got a car high now.
We're better through the corners than they are. So,
Careful, still there. You're all clear up top.
Coming off the corner.
Inside, bottom 3.
Us getting that push helped us a little bit, actually.
Hold your line. Car there on your outside.
We can get back on the throttle a lot sooner. How many? 6 laps. Whatever comes on first, tires or gas is what we're going to go with. I don't know how my tires ain't popping up now.
All right, halfway this lap.
Okay, people's pitting. So I'm going to go ahead and pit this lap.
Back it down.
Oh, come on! Oh, that's gonna frickin' hurt. Oh, my. Oh, that hurts. Well, it was an early day in Atlanta. Oh, dear Lord, that hurt. That really hurt. I think what happened was, I think as I come down off the banking, I got loose, and then I just ever so lightly tapped my brakes, which just spun us. So that may have been self-inflicted. A combination of self-inflicted and just coming down off the bankings with bad tires. How bad did that drop us? Down to 13th in the oh. Okay, it's race 4. That was only race 3. We're on race 4 now. Darlington ain't my best of tracks, though. All right. So, but anyway, the point being, we fixed our pit thing. The pit's a little bit more balanced now. So, I think that'll work out. So, let's head on to Darlington. And this wouldn't really be the Southern 500. That would come later in the year. But we're going to the Southern 500, as you can see. All right, man. I'm going to really put a little bit more effort into some practice. Can I? Custom race setup. Okay. I want to do 50% wedge. And I want to do a right front pressure of 53. Well, you know what? No, I don't want to keep this set up. Let me just do this. Let's do a few laps under practice just so we can maybe see some tire wear. I'm not sure what I don't remember what Darlington on Heat 5 was like, so let's get some data. And then let's see how close we are to the time. Now, just throwing this out there, I do sort of suck at Darlington. It's not one of my worst tracks, but it's not one of my better tracks. I usually slow up too much in the corners. So, for once, the racing line is going to help me. There's the Darlington stripe already. It's going to hurt our time a little. Well, we got the time. Shocker. Even with giving it the stripe, we done what we needed to. Time-wise, anyway. You see what my tire pressure situation is looking like. Kind of backed off a little bit more in this corner because I forget one end of Darlington's technically a little bit tighter than the other. We're not far off that mark. I want to get a few laps in anyway. Oh gosh. Kind of loose in the middle. So I definitely think I want to tighten it down a little. I think our settings for this is 49.5. So I'm going to roll our um, wedge up to 50. And then go from there. Kind of loose at the beginning too. We're having the same problem we had at Atlanta and uh, Vegas. Alright, so that sort of tells me what we need to do. So, that was... I still can't believe how good of a first lap time that was. Our lap times are dropping off pretty quick. No, I want to go back to the garage. Alright, custom race setup. I want to do a wedge of 50. Um... Where's our tape at? Grill tape, 40%. So that's usually at 35. I'm going to put the wedge in like that, and then I'm going to put that down to 35% grill tape, and then put this up to like 54, and put this up to 50. Yeah. Let's just see what that does. I want to see how that feels on the racetrack before we do too much. I'm a little worried about the grill tape because I don't remember if it starts you out with 35 or 40.
Outside. All right, clear low. Careful, still there. Stay low. All clear. Inside. All right, you're clear.
Got plenty of grip.
Got one inside. All clear.
This is going to be a wild race, I have a feeling. What's our tire situation looking like, though? I'm just wondering what that's going to do to our lap times. It's making me climb the wall a little bit more, so maybe I need to put the grill tape back on. I am climbing the hill more. Yeah, that's adding almost a second. So, I think what we're going to do is keep all that. And then I'm going to do the grill tape. And I think I want to leave the wedge about like it is. Let's just go ahead and jump into qualifying. We can fix whatever it is in the race. We're as close as I think we're going to get. Don't really have my braking points down, so that's going to be interesting. I think it's about these lights every time. They're not necessarily braking points, but my kind of point of where I need to let off, or where's the point of no return for going into the corner hard. it's gonna hurt us. Like I said, Darlington is I either suck or I'm decent at it. Like there's no in between usually. Oh my god, this is gonna be a terrible lap.
Let's see where that puts us.
Where is that? 14th. Okay, so about midway's through. Frankly, I think I'm gonna go back to, as much as I hate to say this, I'm gonna go back to the neutral setup just for the simple fact I had more control. So we'll wear the crap out of that right front. But um let's go back down to this. Let's go back down to, what was this, 49? And this was 50. I'm going to put this at 52, or yeah, 52, and do this at 49 and a half. Grill tape 40%. You know what, I'm just going to leave it there. Let's just do that. If we get a setup that's inconsistent, then I don't know what we'll do. First thing we'll have to do is just try to
We're going green. Almost ready.
see where we're at
Time to go.
speed-wise. I don't remember this being a night race.
Hold your line. Got one inside. Hard from the outside. Outside. Top spring. Use it if you need it. All clear.
Oh, I'm low. Oh, I'm sorry, Rusty.
All right, you're clear. All clear.
Oh my god.
Farther on the inside.
Alright, we have got to.
Farther on the
Oh
inside.
my god. We're going to end up DNFing again. Alright. I think part of my problem is they're letting off way sooner than I am. So I'm going to start letting off a little bit sooner to try to match them. Because we clearly have the grip to beat them. But Bonnie, you're pushing me all the way to the fucking apron. Oh, no!
Fantastic job today.
Oh, my God. I shouldn't have even said nothing. I feel like I just jinxed myself. We cannot have any more DNFs this season, or any championship hopes will be gone. Alright, so that didn't go as planned whatsoever. Um, I am going to stick to the two race policy for the videos, even though we had two DNFs back to back. And oh my god, that hurts my pride more than anything. I can understand it at Darlington because I'm either hit or miss there. But I feel like we had a really good car both times, and I just messed it up. Um, I don't know. I feel like we could have gone with a better setup, but I was just too overly cautious about messing it up. So, okay. The next race is Bristol, and then after that's Texas. So, I generally do fairly well at Bristol, and the same at Texas. So, hopefully, next video we'll be able to get some redemption. But now we are dropped down to 20th in the points. We still got, you know, 31 or 30 races left. So, we've got more than enough time to try to make it up, especially if we get a few wins. Which Bristol I usually do fairly good at, and Texas is I usually do decent at it. If I don't win it, I usually get a top 10. But that will call it for this video. Be sure to like this if you guys keep wanting to see this series. I will finish this series regardless, because I hate leaving anything unfinished. But let me know down in the comments if you guys like these types of series, if you would like to see more. They do have a NASCAR 92, 97, and possibly a 98 mod if I can get them all to work. And last time I looked, they didn't change the cars to their respective eras, but they did just put the old schemes on the next gen bodies. So keep that in mind. But with that being said, just make sure you let me know whether or not you guys want to keep seeing these or not. Because if they're not entertaining you guys, I don't want to bore you guys to death. But be sure to let me know in the comments and like them. And if you do like them, just smash that like button. And if you keep finding yourself coming back, give me a subscribe. It is free after all. And as always, thanks for watching and GG.